All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's time for another Dev's deck. Dev brings us Grixis Dragons tonight. I hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna have some fun with the deck. If you do, don't forget to give that thumbs up. It helps out a lot. And if you like the content in general, subscribe to the channel, as we are running all of Dev's decks this season. So hope you have some fun with this. I am looking forward to Dragons, guys. Dragons for me is like one of my favorite tribal decks. So like I am looking so forward to playing this deck. So I know we've got a lot of new subscribers and things like that. So I just wanted to hit on how I view playing Dev's decks. I think of it as you show up at an F&M and maybe you don't have a deck, or your buddy convinces you to go and he hands you a deck. Now, he's built it. You don't have much knowledge of the deck other than just kind of looking at it and going, all right, let's see if we can make this work. So I haven't had practice games with this, but we're going to kind of go in blind here other than the deck tech, which if you want to check out the deck tech, there should be a little information icon up there. Click that and you'll be able to find the deck tech. If you want to check out the deck list, Dev's link is in the description box below, so that'll take you over to his TCG player, and you can check it out. If you want to rent it on manatraders, sweet little rental service that here on MTGO, you can check that out there in the quick rent link. And if you want to sign up for manatraders, if you don't have cards on MTGO and don't feel like getting a collection, then rent a collection. Sign up and use Sideboard MTG 15 as your promo code. And wait, Sideboard MTG Black is this month. That's right, 15% off your first 3 months, and that'll get you started. All right. All the pitches out of the way, we're good, right? Can we actually like talk to chat, play Magic now? Yeah, man, that opener. I don't know. I think I'm getting better though. What do you guys think? Evening walkers. What's up, Cushy? How you doing? Jizza, James, Madness, Jason. I wish we could get this YouTube thing to just go away. Anyway, all right. I don't know how to get it to go away. I have clicked it. I have done everything I can think of, and it'll like eventually go away, but I can't just get rid of it. What's up, Barry? How you doing, sir? Good evening. Good evening. Well, I am super excited about playing Thought Erasure, right? Like, this is a card that just punishes people for keeping bad hands, right? Like, if you kept a hand because you had this one rock solid plan, you're like, if I do this, then at least I've got a chance. And then you Thought Erasure them and just break their heart. You know what else is heartbreaking? Heartbreaking? Heartbreaking when you play Niv-mizzet on turn 4 because of Sarkhan Fireblood. Like I said at the beginning of the format, I wanted to have a deck that had 4 Sarkhans, 4 Niv-mizzets. Devs went pretty close to that here with 4 Nicol Bolas, 4 Demanding Dragon, and 3 Niv-mizzet, right? Like, so I mean, we've got a lot of big dragons to play with. Now, Sarkhan can't help you activate Bone Dragon's ability. However, it'll help you cast it the first time, and a 5/4 for 5 mana is not horrible. Does take a beating to Lava Coil, which is one of the best removal spells in the format right now. So I like Lava Coil. Now, Lava Coil is really good because it does exile. There's not a lot of creatures we need to exile. There is Rekindling Phoenix, and Lava Coil gives you a nice answer to Rekindling Phoenix. Kind of why we don't see a lot of Rekindling Phoenix decks right now. He's in a really bad spot because everyone is running Lava Coil as their premium removal. Now, even though it's sorcery speed, but you know, we played Roast back when it was in Standard, right? Although, you know, Roast would be a touch. No, Roast doesn't hit ground creatures, does it? Or flying creatures, does it? So maybe Lava Coil is better. But one of the big reasons Lava Coil is good is because it deals 4 damage, which deals with most Drakes. A lot of the dragons are 4/4s, like Nicol Bolas and Vertrix Bladewing, which could make Spitfire pretty decent. Spitfire's instant speed, deals 4 damage to target creature. It does cost 1 more, but you do have a little bit of recursion, so if we can get that, or even, you know, safely pitch it at in the early games as we're trying to set up our hand, or maybe pitch it to Sarkhan's +1. we have a a nice recurable card that we can get back as we're kind of churning through our deck looking for all these big dragons. So pretty sweet interaction if you ask me, because like a lot of the times, especially if we get ahead, we're just going to want and we can get ahead pretty easy with our Dragon's Horde, but we're just going to want to play our dragons out, and as those dragons enter the battlefield, we're going to be able to do some pretty sweet things. We're going to be able to get our Spit Flame back, pitch it, draw another card, get another dragon, keep pitching our Spit Flame or dealing creature damage to creatures. So yes, there's that like super interaction where you got like 25 lands on the battlefield or 25 mana sources on the battlefield, and you play Vitrix kicked, and with the kicker on the stack you burn something, and then the trigger or his ability on the stack you cast it, and then that's a lot of mana. All right, we're talking like 11 mana to be able to do that, and we do have Dragon's Horde, but I don't think that we're going to be like really getting into those. But it's pretty sweet. That's actually another really good interaction right there with Spit Flame. I think Spit Flame's value goes up when you are running Lathless. Let's pull up Lathless real quick. I think it's Dragon Queen, right? I doubt I have one, but we'll just set to 0. Alright, so Lathless. Flying 6/6, that whenever a non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you create a dragon. So like with Lathless, you'd be able to... Did I lose my Spit Flame? I took it out of the deck by accident. Oh goodness. So like as you play dragons, dragons would enter the battlefield, and I would say like if you didn't have 3 copies of Niv-mizzet and you had a copy of Lathless, I'd play it, right? Like I would do it. I actually after the deck tech, before we get into some gameplay, or maybe at the end of the stream we'll talk about some spoilers a little bit, but I kind of wanted that to be the topic for tonight, as we were just kind of chilling and talking about some Magic. Like, what do you think about the new black-red kill spell, right? That would fit in here, wouldn't it? I mean, especially if after we got the extra lands. I mean, it's double black. Man, it'd fit in any good Grixis deck, I think. Anyway, we've got a nice sideboard. Ritual of Soot to sweep those early aggressive decks. It actually does a good number against Golgari as well. We've got Star of Extinction, which is here because of Golgari and Carnage Tyrant. Same thing for Eldritch Reborn, although Eldritch Reborn is not bad against anything running like any of the decks right now. It's in a really good spot because a lot of the big decks are running Niv-mizzet. We're running Niv-mizzet. Niv-mizzet's pretty good. But you've also got an answer for Carnage Tyrant with Eldritch Reborn, especially if you can like kind of deal with everything else. So, Moment of Craving, really good against a Danto Vanguard, but Danto's not seeing as much play. We're not seeing as much mono white, and I say that after I played like a ton of mono white on Arena last night. I couldn't get the stream up because I had messed up OBS. I figured out what I had done wrong, but so I was like, fine, I'll just play some Arena. And started playing it, and I did run into a lot of Adanto on Arena. So if you're in the early like Gold 4, Gold 3, something like that, you're probably going to run into a lot of mono white. That's where I ran into it, which is another topic, by the way. Duress here against control decks, same thing for negate. Making sure, like if you need to force down one of your dragons, you want to protect that Nicol Bolas or something. This is kind of like where we're gonna I think a lot of the times you're gonna bring negate in that situation where you would want like dive down. If you think they're going to actually have enough removal or maybe some solid board wipes or something like that, then run negate. It's a good answer. Might build 4-color control. Zaxadillo, sir. I needed to get in touch with you. How do I get in touch with you? Disdainful Stroke. Also, against Teferi, against Ravenous Chupacabra, which is actually the best answer against Niv-mizzet. You play that Ravenous Chupacabra. And then Banefire, like with a lot of answers to control here, like big package to bring in versus control. So maybe we'll be all right if we run into control. And it looks like we're kind of set for you know, main board aggro. I mean, I just really want to play Thought Erasure. Sorry, I was reading chat. Hard to do two things at once. Sorry you ran into the story during the intro. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Oh, did I not bring it back? I typed it in. That's what I did. Then I took a Thought Erasure out. Oh my goodness. Why are you sticking, MTGO? Beers. Yeah, maybe I'll do another bourbon stream here before long. Yeah, Thought Erasure is just it's a really good card right now. The format's starting to slow down a lot with you know, Golgari being the, you know, predominant fair deck, and then you got, you know, the Jeskai deck being a quick finishing, like a racing control deck. Oh man, that's the nightmare on that deck, is it can finish you the turn it untaps with Niv-mizzet. So let's agree to this. What? You know what? I will do that. I will send you a message on Discord, because that's exactly where I'm wanting to meet up anyway. Wanting to have a conversation tomorrow night. Instead of actually doing some gameplay, I was thinking about having a conversation. Maybe having a few members of the community, a couple of my moderators, that sort of thing. Maybe you know, just have one of those nights, and if we can kind of get everyone's opinion, we'll have you know, a bunch of different opinions on some subjects. Mainly, I really just want to talk about, like, where's Magic going right now? Like, what's going on? And I have some opinions on it that I think I'm going to have to look at it in a very positive way. So I'm gonna actually try to, instead of being devil's advocate, I'm going to try to be the positive one. So anyway, Frank Williams, what's up? Guys, ready for some gameplay? Let's do this. Good luck. Well, thank you. I don't know if that's a good luck to being the positive one, or good luck on the gameplay. Finally hit gold 2 last night on Arena. Like, on my way to platinum. Like, we're grinding there. Grixis love and positive vibes. Sweet. We gotta find an opponent. Is this it? Is this where MTGO has went? Like, wow. Lexian 716. If you put a link to this stream, I don't know. That sounds like, okay. So, are you sure MTGO Traders is going to want you to? But, like, man, it wouldn't bother me at all. It sounds like free advertising. Like, it's the whole point. You know, you grow the community. All right. So, man, this. What was the blue count in this deck? I'm gonna mull it. I mean, we've got a couple lands. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. What's up, Midnight? How you doing, bud? Midnight was over in Dusk Till Dawn Gaming's stream. He streams a lot of Modern. Basically, like, same thing I do, a lot of community decks, that sort of thing, you know, just, you know, gameplay and for Modern. So, if you guys don't know who Dusk Till Dawn Gaming is, you gotta go check him out. Okay, so we need to hit blue source, like bad, real bad. I shouldn't have kept this hand. But we've got 25 lands. I don't know the blue count right offhand. We have got to hit this like before Kamina comes down. I don't know. I mean, we can deal with Kamina if we do start hitting any land, but blue would help. All right, it's a nightmare. Okay, so now any land to get Dragon's Horde down. Donna's Climb. I figured it was worth a shot. 25 land deck. Ton of ways to produce color. I mean, we're holding color in hand. I've got to pay the life. We gotta stop whatever else is. Or no, hold on. We have to Dragon's Horde here, right? If I don't Dragon's Horde, then I don't guarantee that I can Vraska's Contempt. Because I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn. I need to be able to deal with this Mistcloak Herald. Which means I'll gain 3 back, 4, or 2 back, 5, and then I'll take at least 5 more. We're dead. Only thing that saves us is, like, with what's currently on the board, is to play Chart a Course into Lava. No, because then we're at 3. Then, all right, Dragon's Horde. So I think the only thing that truly saves us. Lava Coil? What do we lava? No. Yeah, we're dead. I don't think there's an out. Yeah, no out. It's like, I don't know if, like, maybe I would have, you know, Thought Erasure him. I mean, he didn't play anything last turn, so removing something from his hand with a Thought Erasure was clearly not the way to go. But yeah, we're dead. All right. I was dead on board two turns ago. Like, as soon as he played the Hadana's Climb, I was dead on board. Had no way to deal with it in time. I knew it looked a little gloom. All right, so 100% want Ritual of Soot. Want more early kill. The life gain is going to be crucial. I don't actually think we've got a lot of time for. I don't know. Vitrix might be better than Demanding. No, I'm taking the Bone Dragon out. I don't think we're going into that kind of late game. So. Like, we've got to be as quick and as quick as possible. I think it's... We'll lose Vitrix. I need to cut one more because I want Star of Extinction. Guys, see anything else you think we should bring in? Down on Dragon's Horde, too slow? Probably. I mean, we can play it if we're wanting to, like, Ritual of Soot on 4. I'll take out a Dragon's Horde for a Banefire. Duress? No, I don't think I want Duress against a mainly creature deck. If I can deal with his creatures, or then I won't have to worry about like his enchantments. Holy cow. Alright, alright. This is keepable. It's disgusting, but we can dig for our ritual set, which is probably... Yes. Alright. This hand just got really, really good. Okay, but if if he targeted it for the third counter and I had a kill spell available, wouldn't have mattered. We have mainboard hand disruption, so I'm not worried about having extra duress. Like I know like you want duress, but don't forget we've got 4 disruption spells in the main board. I think we want like 7 ways to pull a instant or sorcery out, you know. I think we have time to just get started with the Charter Course. I mean, I'm not worried about like haste creatures here. I'd rather have Nicol Bolas, so I'm going to drop the Demanding Dragon, because we can always like flip Nicol Bolas in a perfect world. And Silvergill Adept, revealing Silvergill Adept. That's not cool. I mean, definitely think I'm gonna take 2, because we're not drawing lands. I don't know why. There's a climb. Okay, so there's 1 counter on it, right? Let's go ahead and chart a course. Get rid of the Watery Grave, and then we'll Moment of Craving next turn. Maybe I should do it now. Like, doing it on my turn means he doesn't have Dive Down. Like, do we think that he might be running Dive Down? Like, what do you guys think? You think he's got a Dive Down in hand? Because I should wait for him to put the Climb trigger on the Silvergill Adept, and then Moment of Craving it, like while the trigger's on the stack, right? And then, but if I don't do that, if I like, he's going to untap and he's going to have Silvergill Adept, he's going to draw another card, and he's going to have mana available for Dive Down, right? Like, so do I play around Dive Down or not? Like, do I try to get him on a trigger, or do I play around Dive Down? I think he has Swift Warden. I didn't even think about Swift Warden. That's a second card that he could potentially have. That's 2 different, like that. No, yeah, it's so much more likely now. Deep-Root Elite. Feel bad for not killing that. There's the Silvergill. Right. Like, wouldn't you side in Dive Down versus Grixis? I mean, he's seen us play all 3 colors in game 1. One, two, three, 4. I think I want a body. Go ahead and draw a card. One, two, three, four, five, six. This is not over yet. I mean, it could be. There's a Jade Bearer. Alright, so this thing's flipping. We're going to take a hit. Oh, alright, so he's spreading the counters out. We got to find a Ritual of Soot. Right, we flip Bolus and get back a Demanding Dragon, which like means we get to draw another card. Oh my goodness. Just give me a Ritual of Soot off the top. Just a Ritual of Soot. That's all I want. At least we have a good out in the deck right now. How could I have played the Horde, like both Hordes? We take 4. Okay, there's a Spit Flame. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I mean, he's tapped out. Might as well get in for 4, right? I mean, I'm dead without at least one blocker on the battlefield, right? Yeah. Let's get a Demanding Dragon. At least we'll get another trigger. Senor Bolus. So next turn we get to go Bolus Spitflame. Oh my goodness. Woo. Nobody comes directly to us. You think he does anything about Bolus? Or you think he just goes for our life total? I'm curious. See, that's going to be hard to kill. We really need Ritual of Soot. The Merfolk. We'll see if he has that dive down. Oh, I'm just dead, right? Because he doubles something. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah. So we were just dead anyway. Merfolk getting us. Well, Merfolk. They were all at us. He didn't even worry about Bolus. Wasn't even worried about. I mean, we were tapped out, so. Alright. Let's get into another one. One moment. Well, we have lands. They all come in tapped. Every one of them. We've got lands, dragons, and a single kill spell. But it's versatile. So whether they're an aggro deck or like It's good versus anything. Imagine if it only cost one less. Like, you wouldn't exile. Maybe that one less would like be another color or something. I don't know. Maybe for that price they would have to add. Okay, so blue. If we play the blue-black land first, that gives us the most outs to play Thought Erasure. So if we pull a blue land or a black land, we're guaranteed to be able to play Thought Erasure next turn. Man, we're gonna do a Wizard's Retort check right here. Spell Pierce. All right, there you go. He had 2/3 of his combo. Spell Pierce, like he had, if he would have had 1 mana to put, the Siren Storm Tamer, or to put the Curious Obsession on the Siren Storm Tamer, he'd had his little combo. I presented all my blue-black lands because I would rather him think I'm a Dimir deck as of right now. This turn we'll start playing out the red sources, but it's more of a bluff to just make him think that I am the deck that actually runs counter spells. So well, I mean, we can play Nicol Bolas. I mean, we've got to start running out his counters. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just Bolas. That's the plan. Blown out. And he had dive down back up. Man, right. He could have stopped something and protected his dude. What was Dev's power rating? 67 on this deck. He said this deck was very powerful. Dev putting one up that high that's pretty good. I mean, like, that's the deck's fairly consistent. I mean, we're playing dragons. Maybe I should mulligan to Sarkhan. Seems overly ambitious there, making me pay 2. Right? Well, there's also the argument of he isn't putting a lot of pressure on. Why do anything? Let's just play this draw go game and just play Niv, and then he'll tap out trying to deal with Niv, and then we can get down a Bolas or something. So, like, there's that argument, because this deck, he can't deal with Niv-mizzet. He has to just put a big dude in front of it. He can bounce it. Like, maybe I should have just been really content with just sitting there, like, pass go, like, just passing the turn back and forth. No point in waiting till next turn. It's not like we have a dive down or anything in the deck. See? Like, it didn't matter if I did any of the other things. Like, just play Niv-mizzet. I play a lot of mono blue. You gotta race Niv. As soon as you know they're on a Niv deck, you just gotta race it. Alright, so Ritual of Soot kills absolutely everything in the deck. Moment of Craving kills most things. The instant speed's more important than a lot of things. So Dragon's Horde might be really good if we're going to the late game. I don't think I want Bone Dragon. Am I just gonna like keep cutting Demanding Dragon? Like every time we need to bring in the aggressive stuff, like cut the. Like I maybe Demanding Dragon's okay. He's gonna have more creatures than we think. I don't think we got Banefire. Like, I don't think Banefire is gonna do us much good. Maybe gives us an early, like a turn 2 kill spell. Turn 3 kill the thing with the. But we're not gonna be able to play it, right? I think Contempt's too slow. All of our creatures got 4/4 body, or 4/4 bodies, so or better. So we can just jump in front of Tempest Gens and trade out. So I'm not really worried about Tempest Gens. Let's get rid of Vitrix. Bring in a Banefire. I'll bring in one Banefire. But I definitely want my card draw. Really just want to hit Sarkin. See, it feels like Niv-mizzet is 60%. 60. Bolas is pretty good against a lot of there's matchups where Bolas does that to decks too. So, seems good. Seems really good. Sweet. Still doesn't have it. Alright. Well, I'm just going to start trying to kill this thing. Alright, he didn't fight over that. Merfolk Trickster. Cool. Not many people scoop to casting a Bolas, but Niv's pretty good. Okay. I want to say if he's got it now, he'll have it then. Right? Like, so there's, and I've got instant speed, so there's like no point in. Maybe there is. Alright, so we'll do it at sorcery speed. We'll use Lava Coil instead of the Spit Flame. Because he might actually have, like, you know, a counter spell. So. We play Bolas slowly. See if he counters. We'll see if he counters. Ooh, he did not. Perfect. Wonder if it's possible to get down a Sarkin. He can't. He let it resolve. Alright, then I'm going to try Bolas. The opponent actually asked me, am I just dead to Niv next turn? Otherwise, he would just scoop. And there we go, our game. I take it the opponent does not have counter spells right now. Mystical Herald. Brutal. Let's draw a card. Watery Grave. Okay. So if he scoops to... I guess I should have swung first since I was going to swing anyway. If he scoops to... Yeah, that cost me a swamp that I don't need. And I wouldn't have had to take the extra life. Would have done everything after. Because, either way. Yeah, I think we're alright. Maybe not, but maybe. I mean, he didn't have counterspell earlier. He didn't have dive down, so if he hasn't drawn dive down in the past couple turns... But he can have a counterspell now. Maybe a Syncopate. Syncopate for 2. Yeah, there we go. You're going Simic for the pre-release. Still need a couple of cards. You're looking forward to Rakdos. The Rakdos kill spell will be great. Like, it's going to be really good. The opponent scooped it up. I guess he just didn't draw anything. So, okay. The land situation is tough, but it works with the tap lands. Simic or Orzhov for you? No opponent. Man. Lexian again. Alright. Maybe that's where MTGO is going. I mean, normally we've always had games. Well, the black source is not exactly what we want to see when we're trying to cast the Niv-mizzet, but a second one would actually help us cast a Bone Dragon or a Demanding Dragon. We have all the colors we need for Niv, or for Nicol Bolas, so I mean, we ain't got any removal whatsoever. We just gotta like draw land and turn 4 start playing dragons. Sure. Yes, we're 1-1 in matchups. We did beat Mono Blue, which is... I shouldn't have done that. Which is good for... I mean, bluff to kill the Lana World? Kamina Speaker. Oh yeah, that's... This is that deck. Yeah. The new spoilers and trailers. Yeah, we'll talk about the spoilers at the end of this. Deb should be starting spoilers soon. That'll be good. I always like spoilers. Like, I like spoiler season, like watching it. It's just a lot of content, but I don't actually care about like what, like oh my god, we gotta start doing this and this because this is coming out. Like, it doesn't change Magic for another couple months, so there's always that freak out period. No island. What is going on? You think one be a counter that gains 2 life? It seems like that should already exist. Like, it just seems like it should be like standard. Nico Bolas. Alright, I mean, opponent got a bad draw here. We beat bad draws. Spoilers are early this year. I mean, alright, so I like and hate spoiler season, right? Like, as a viewer, like, content was always droughted. I actually think I want to play Demanding Dragon here. Seems more aggressive. I mean, he's stuck on mana. He's dead. Like, so we got the mono blue deck that had no counters, and now we got the Merfolk deck that has no land. Yeah. Yep, that happened. Yeah, that's... Alright, so we're bringing the obvious. Are you guys want to try Duress this game? Like, y'all were wanting Duress last time, right? I still don't think it's a good idea. I'm not bringing in Duress. And I'm taking out Vitrix. I think Niv is a little slow. I'm going to cut Niv. But you know what? He's just that powerful. If we do make it, it's over. So, yeah. Dragon's Horde and Sarkhan are probably also too slow. But we Sarkhan into a turn 4 Niv, then we're pretty fast. Dear goodness. Why couldn't this be a fetch land? Still gonna keep. I'm still like, give me runner red. Runner red lands. Oh no, don't do this to me, deck. It's okay. We still got, 2 turns to draw red land. Oh, it's Virix. My bad. I thought it was Vetrix. I don't... Oh my goodness. I got the red land and missed it. Man. Not on my game tonight. Just not on it. Yeah, I was reading chat and I clicked the button and I thought I was still on his turn. He's pressing F6 as well, so he's making his choice and then just F6ing. Has the professor taught me nothing about reading cards? No. You're supposed to read them? Yeah, I would have been able to do something about this. Yeah. That's brutal. Look at that runner red land. It was there. It was there. Could have done it. Could have killed the Deep Root Elite. Could have Sarkhaned. We could have turned for Niv-mizzet. Misclicked. Oh man, what a misclick. Like, out of all misclicks. And the deck gave us everything we needed. Brutal. That was a horrible, horrible punt. Like, that's some day 9 stuff right there. he punts. He feels like he gets mad. I like Day 9's content. He's funny. I don't even want to Zarkin now. I don't want to. You're subscribed to the channel. You got it, Jason. Punt. Sideboard punt. Guess we're going turn 5 instead. So if I'd have played Bolus this turn, then it would have still been turn 6 before I got to Niv-mizzet. I'm gonna value putting a. I'm saying that he's got blue cards in hand with green land on the battlefield, and that if I can get this Niv-mizzet down. Wow, was Demanding Dragon just better? I mean, it's a card we're wanting to trade, right? Because if he gets another creature, we've got to trade. Demanding Dragon might be better. Yeah. Which means I should have bolused last turn. No, I mean maybe that's questionable. Well, I'm thinking if he plays anything, we would have to step in front of it, right? Heaven forbid he plays 2 creatures, right? Okay. So now Niv, right? So now we got ping on a stick. So we just tap this, pinging for 1. I think I'm going to pass. Triggers on the stack. He's doing it to that. Yep. We're going to draw a card. Niv-mizzet targets Merfolk Branchwalker. I mean, he's still making this into a 5/5. Not swinging. We've got Lava Coils. But if we cast Lava Coil, we get to do it. Alright, so ping him. Land. Horde. Bolus? Yeah, I mean, him just not getting blue mana has been horrible for him. So, I mean, even with my punts, it was still, like, the deck had more powerful lines that I just didn't take or didn't see at the time. Or fumbled my way through them. So if I swing with both right now, that doesn't change. Like if I just swing with one, we still have lethal on board for next turn. Yeah. Because we'll put him at 14, and we have 14 power on board. Plus, we get a draw from Niv-mizzet. We've got 2 draws at the end of his turn. should have sworn with Niv, right? Does he have a pump spell? If he has a pump spell, we're dead if I don't block. Oh, he's still dead. Okay, I get to sacrifice Bolas and he's still dead. Never mind. I just didn't see it. I didn't see it. That's my bad. Yeah, I didn't see the kill. We still have the kill. Draw a card. Shoot him. 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 Swing 10. Yeah, I almost missed that kill. My bad. Almost risked us getting killed right there. Yeah, Niv is straight nasty. That's why, like, that game we had this opportunity. Like, we could have gotten a Sarkin into could have got a Sarkin into into a Niv-mizzet, which would have just been nasty on turn 4. It's like, that's why you play this deck, is to be able to cast it, like, to make that happen. Awesome, Greg. We'll see you, bud. But yeah, man. So it was there. It was there. I'm gonna play another. If we can find an opponent, I'm gonna play another. I just want a Niv or a Sarkin into Niv. Yeah, that Niv's the Scarab God. I mean, like, we were used to the Scarab God being that way last season, where if you know, if the person untapped with the Scarab God, it was just absolutely crazy. So, what are you laughing at, Greg? No opponent. No opponent. No opponent. So you got, are you guys grinding the upper right icon? Looks like cards in hand. Okay, so yeah, this is cards in hand. Wait a minute, let's go here. Oops. This is cards in hand up here. Let's see. I mean, it's slow. It's a turn slow. Man, if we just had the Rakdos lands, it would just, it'd be so good. We got outs and we're on the draw. I'm keeping. Two 1 in matches, 4 and 2 in games. Right, and we beat and lost to the same deck. Both times he got bad draws. Ho ho ho. Your faith has been rewarded. Oh yes. How many Sarkins in this deck? 4, buddy. 4. Yeah, you got cards in. He's got 6 cards in hand right now. Hope of Dawn. Okay. We might be able to beat a Hope of Dawn deck. Let's oh, it's the Ninja Turtle song. That's why the deck's going off. Let's go ahead and rip something out of his hand that would be nice. Can't deal with that. I can deal with other things. I cannot deal with Ixalan's Binding. So bye-bye Binding. Don't want another land? Do we need another land? Right now? We're going to go Sarkin. Let's get deeper. We're going to have Sarkin to ramp, and Like, if he was aggressive, I would go Dragon Sword so that I could get the Vraska's Contempt off, guaranteed. But he's not being aggressive, so we're going to do this thing. This is happening. This is happening. Here we go. This is why I played another game. Yep. Like, maybe I don't have to discard a card because there's just, like, no point. Dragon Sword's good. But oh my god, get there. Yep, we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna make black black. Troll. Right. It's twice. And he just doesn't want to play against turn 4 Niv-mizzet. Thought Erasure, turn 4 Niv-mizzet game. That was everything I'd hoped for right there. The night is a success for me. We got to do that. We got to show that play. Yeah, Niv Blitz. There you go. That should be the name of this deck, Frank. That should so be the name of this deck. Niv Blitz. Just, oh, check your hand. See if it's clear. Oh, your hand's clear. Alright, sweet. Sarkin, Niv, go. Oh my goodness. They got 2 turns to get... I wanted to do some arena. I wanted to do a quick arena stream or something. So I wanted to kind of get off a little bit early because I've only got so much time here. So, but yeah, blitz it, right? Overall, like, what you guys think about the deck? Like, I know that I made some major punts, but the power level of the deck would, like, still showed through. Like, Dev gave it the 67, and, like, its power level's no joke, right? The fact that that line is in the deck, the fact that you can go check your hand, you know, Sarkin, Niv-mizzet, bam. That alone makes me want to go, why aren't we running 4 of this? Like, 4 of this, Niv-mizzet. Like, I said that at the very beginning of the season. It was like, that was where I wanted to be. Like, just slamming Nivs. Sarkin also allows you to, like, play Nicol Bolas on turn 4 and then actually, like, keep open, like, a dive down or something on and play Niv on 5. So, like, there's some merit there to Sarkin. We're actually seeing some of the Niv-mizzet control decks actually have a copy or 2 of Sarkin in the sideboard. Let's see if I can find one. I may not have any of the new ones pulled up here. No, but we are starting to see people play Sarkin more often because, like, that's how powerful it is. How's its Golgari matchup? I don't know how its Golgari's matchup would be. I would say that as long as you can kill the Planeswalkers, you're probably going to be okay. If you can Thought Erasure away the Carnage Tyrants, you're going to be all right. You've got 4 Lava Coils, so killing a turn 2, even on the draw, killing a turn 2 Wild Growth Walker. Yeah, if it's only got a +1/1 counter, if they J Light Ranger, then you can't kill it. So that's a problem. Like, if they J Light Ranger, if they Wild Growth into J Light and you weren't able to stop it, man, that's a nightmare. You don't want to see that, because if this is your way of removing it, ooh, it's about to get bad. But if they don't curve out, then you're good. I mean, you've got 4 ways to deal with it. You can turn 2, like, remove their J Light from hand. Like, you might be better off, like, against them actually, picking their hand apart and going, I don't want that. Essence Scatter for Golgari. I can see that. I mean, I think you get to clean all that up with Ritual of Soot anyway. The fact that your demanding dragons and your Niv-mizzets are bigger than 4/4s mean that they have to use their Ravenous Chupacabras and their Vraska's Contempts against them. So, like, and Vraska's Contempt is, like, not the cleanest way to answer a Niv-mizzet. Yeah, it'll answer it, but it's not, like, the cleanest thing in the world. Sarkin works really well with Niv as well, because once you, like, start upticking him, it actually, adds a little damage to the opponent. So, pretty sweet. Like, I liked this deck. I did. I think that it's probably got some serious matchups. So 67 Dev, nice. I've always wanted to know just how he does that. Like, what's this? Like, how does he say this is this power level and that power level? Cruel Harpooners. That's a really clean answer to them. Yes. Crawl Harpooner. Any creature or enchantment base removal for Niv-mizzet. Like, that's what you want. Like, right now, because Niv-mizzet's so good, you want to, like, prioritize creature and enchantment base removal. Honestly, in this deck, I would love, like, removing Victrix Bladewing just to have a couple Ravenous Chupacabras or something. I think, or maybe not. Like, maybe just keep one Victrix Bladewing, just get rid of the Bone Dragon and the and one Bladewing or something like that. Needs more cowbell. 100% more cowbell. You're right. That's gonna do it, guys. I am going to have a short stream for some arena. I'm just gonna get on, pretty much, like, just kind of talk about, like, where the deck's at, where we're going, play a couple games, and then that's gonna be it for tonight. So I may not even be able to get that done. I was supposed to be done. It's supposed to be done early tonight. So, Ixalan's Binding was used at the World Championship to deal with Niv. Yes, but okay. So it was used in one of the decks, right? If multiple of the decks had white, then all right. So that was a team unified thing, right? So it's really hard to say that that's what it was used, because I want to say that each of the decks that everyone took had to have an answer for Niv-mizzet. So, yeah, I don't know if we can just say Ixalan's Binding was used, Rocker. Because, like, if they used Ixalan's Binding in one deck, it couldn't be in any of the other decks. So, like, everyone, like, almost all the teams brought, like, Golgari and either Izzet Drakes or Jeskai Control. And then the last deck was either, like, some kind of other tier 2 deck. It was either, like, Boros and didn't have Ixalan's Binding in it because that was being used in the other deck, or it was, like, Mono White Weenie. A lot of people brought Selesnya. But, yeah, they could put, like, Tribunals in one of the decks and put Ixalan's Bindings in the other deck. The Silhouettes would be in one, the Baffling Ends would be in the other, if there were, in two different white decks on their teams and stuff. So, yeah, anything creatures, Chris. Plaguecrafter's good. Like, because most of the time you don't have another creature, so YouTube not even gonna notify me. Well, Justin Clay, if you do go back and watch the video, make sure you don't miss the 4th game. We actually got to make all the goodness happen. I'm probably gonna have to tag this video and be like, and put it in the comments. You just want to see the true power of the deck? Click here. Maybe I'll put that in the description box and put a timestamp on it. That'd be good. Just here, bam. Everybody just cut straight to that. Yeah, we're done, man. I'm gonna come back up and stream a short amount of arena and a couple games, and we'll hang out and talk about arena for a little bit. Just kind of do the after show, and then that's, yeah, I know. We're gonna do an after show, the arena after. We played 4 games. We normally play 3 and it's over. It happened quick. This deck doesn't play around, man. You play Niv-mizzet on turn 4, you cut out half the video. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to be back with some arena here in 10 minutes, something like that. I've got everything set up, so see you guys soon. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next time.
Never give up.